Hi everyone, it's Tracy, and today I want to take you on a walkthrough of the journal that I just completed. This was a mix mash of everything, and I don't know how this style evolved, but I like it because there's really not a theme. So here we go. This is a 2-ring bound journal, and I have distressed the rings. I put them in to try and rust them. Now it did work in some of the spots, but it has worn off. Then I took alcohol marker to it. I just didn't like the silver. It just really did not fit with what the cover looked like. And now I've just tied it up with just a little piece of ribbon. And my favorite part of this journal is this buckle system. Now, you know I have a thing for, well, maybe you don't, but I have a thing for buckles. I love buckles. So I received this one in a batch of buckles I got a while ago, and she had sent me just this part, and then the mail the other day I got the other part, so I was able to hook it onto the journal. Now the book itself was it's called The Calling of Dan Matthews, and I think it's early 1900s. So what I've done to the front is I've just gone to Graphics Fairy, and I printed this cover off. I printed it on just presentation paper, just to give it just brings the colors out a lot more and a little bit of shine to it, and I did seal it. Okay, so let's get her started. So in here, so this I guess is my theme: orange, green, neutrals, and blues. So this was part of the fabric sample kits that I got, or upholstery sample kits I got a while ago. So I love using them, and it fit perfect in here. So on this page we have that paper ribbon tape that I had a while ago, and I was like, what is this? Is this ribbon, or is this, what is it? So I kind of figured, based on my thrift haul the other day, that there is a thing called paper ribbon tape. So I've added a stamp here as a reinforcement, and I have a tag here. This is Marley's design, and she has it as a freebie on her Kofi shop. And I've just added some Tim Holtz fabric tape at the top, and this is one of my film slides, and just put that on the pocket. And then this is my vintage dictionary, and here's a paper clip that I rusted. Whoops, I don't want to rip that vintage piece there. And inside is, I think there's some, a little sticker. I forgot I threw that in there. There's some tickets and more tickets, and yeah, tickets. So win big, people. So on the back side, this is actually from the upholstery sample kit. They had in the back of the book, they had just pictures of all the different samples that there were, and so it just makes a great page there. And on the back of this was this beautiful receipt. I love these things, and I got this from Kathy at Greek Chick. So on this page, this is a vintage map, and it's a little bit of everything on here. I have these blue celluloid book darts, which I just love. This is a vintage ticket for the Vancouver Golden Jubilee in 1936. And I just put a tag here. There is a pocket here, and this is just a film slide. And on the back here, we have this, I don't know if it's a I guess it's packaging, some sort of packaging receipt, and it's from 1966. And just some little tags and things there just to brighten it up. This is a receipt to a secondary school graduation, and this is from 1964, and it's at 7:30, not 7:30. And on this, this is an image from Blatwerk on Kofi. It's Gardy. She has a ton of really beautiful digitals on there. So what I've done is I had this left over because I punched numbers out with a die cut. And so I took the photo, and if you can see, nobody is sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. So it takes me back to years ago when, many years ago, when they used to have these Elvis festivals here in Collingwood, and we would bring the kids, and I had a picture of all the kids, and they all had like these Elvis masks on, and I flipped all their bodies, and everybody was so confused. So this ticket is, I've just put a napkin on it, and this one I've just stamped and added a little shoe charm there. And this is a vintage book page with my cute little reinforcements. Double reinforced because this book is fairly old. Here we have, this is from a farm ledger book. So it's just, I guess it's like what at the end of the year, what they have to list for what their farm has done. So I just added a little bit of trim here, and you can store things in there if you want. And here is another part of that same wallpaper. I mean, upholstery, you could see, and I've added one of these. I love these clips. And I just aged that with alcohol marker as well. And this is just some embossed paper. And on this page, this is actually a page from a vintage scrapbook, or sorry, vintage postcard book. And so I've used it here. It fit perfectly. And this is a copy on the back of a letter that I have in some of my antique envelopes. And I've just put some stickers on there, and I love this photo. She's at the crossroads. Where does she go? I love it. So many places to go. And that's a real photo. And I don't know where it's from, but yeah, just a little bit of everything on that page as well. We flip it over. This is a beautiful piece of, I think this is antique silk. This is from Jan at Lita Vintage. I just love it. And on this charm, this is like little cheapy coins you can get, and they're silver. So I just aged that as well. And this is a postcard, vintage postcard from Pennsylvania. It was part of a lot of postcards I got a while ago. And I don't know the age, but it's lovely. And here, this is from Kathy, again at Greek Chick. This is a share certificate, and this is from 1877. The Lakeshore, Michigan Southern Railway Company. And look at, you can see that it is a fountain pen. It's beautiful. And on the back of that, I just put, I don't know if that's a stamp or a sticker. We have a little envelope full of vintage stamps, and this is a German book page. And this is wallpaper from Aloha at Aloha Creations. Love this. And a vintage canasta score sheet. Here I have another digital page from Blatwerk, Gardy at Blatwerk on Kofi. Here's just some. This is actually washi. I love it. It's so cool. And inside here I have some sort of card. I don't know what game. I think it's some sort of a religious game, I'm assuming, because she's baptized. And that's just a Tim Holtz card. And on the back, I fussy cut these birds out of a bird book that I have. You can see this is a bird paper clip. And this is from, I don't know if this is Zandam's, that's Holland. So that's a collectible card there. Here we have a page from a guest book. Just added in there. You know, you need to have journaling space. Here we have another piece of the fabric. I've taken a couple stamps that are in the same color range to use as reinforcement on this, on this vintage music paper. And this is, I don't know where this is from. I think probably a Happy Meal, but perfectly matches the colors. So on the back of here, I've just die cut old book pages. This is a rusted safety pin. And this is from a book about where to go in Paris. And then these are from Antique Paper Jane. I just love them. And on this page, we have an envelope from the War Department from 1945. And inside is actually another, I think it's stuck in there. I don't know. I just don't want to take it out. This is from Marley's design again on her Kofi page. So we have another vintage map, and these are all from her page there. I've just added another stamp here with a little bit of the paper ribbon as a tab, and a ticket and a journaling spot there. I love this envelope. It doesn't have the glassine in it anymore, but it's lovely. And on the back, again, this is this part is from Marley's design, and I tried my best to cut the corners off. And here we have an envelope. This is from going to Latvia, and it is from I think 2018 or 2009. I don't know. I don't know how to date these. But it's got the great stamps, the stickers, and then I added a little slide there. And inside here, there must be a treat of some sort. Oh, a waxed flower cutout. Love that. And on the back, this is just how it was. So it was coming from Germany. Oh, and this page, this is a fun page. This is, I think this is from, Lady, oh God, I can't remember. It's a new one I found on Kofi, and she has really beautiful digital kits. 1 second, I just have to let my dog out as usual. And she won't go out because it's raining. There you go, Molly. And so what I've done with this is, sorry, people. I just took a piece of brown packaging tape to add it as a flip out on this book page. This is from that Where to Go in Paris book. And I've just stamped the back. This was actually a reading list. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, you don't like it when it's wet out. And I'm really sorry about that. So I've just taken these tags and just added some little things to them. Did a little tab there. And yes, these are, the front was said reading list. And so I've just done some stamps on the back and on the back of the tags. So this usually has a bobby pin there to hold it together, and this is the back side of that page, and I love it. So I've just added a little piece of antique cotton fabric on the bottom with a rusted safety pin again. This is vintage ledger. Whoops. I was trying to see the 52, And what I've done is just added a little Tim Holtz ticket in there, made it into like a little pocket. And here, this is from, what, you know those books that you get that, oh, my sister, she's so great, or, you know, Friends, and it has all the sentiments in it. Well, this was a piece from that book. And then it had this, I don't know if you can see, I had this little brad, and I thought it just went perfect there. So I backed it with some lace. And on the back of that, I have an empty coffee dyed, really coffee dyed glassine envelope that you can store some special things in. And again, I distressed this as much as I could. On this page, this is a postcard from a postcard book. I'm not sure exactly where it's from, but I've just put, this is Gardy again at Blatwerk, and this is from a vintage, probably a field guide book, but it's cute and small. I love it. And on the back, this is an end paper from a book. I don't know what book it was from. Oh, from The Calling of Dan Matthews. Yes, of course. And this stamp I thought was perfect for here with the colors. And then I've just, on this tag, I've just did a little collage, tiny stamp, and then this is a rub-on. So this is a picture from a wildlife book. I loved the orange of the fox. So just for interest, I put a little bunny there. He can go chase it. And on the back, I added this lovely paper. I don't know where I got it from. This is the other part of the end paper. And on the back, we have just a playing card. I love how it has the green on the cards too. And a tag I got in Happy Mail. And on this page, this is a book page from, I'm trying to remember, it's an older book that I've just kind of torn pages out of. I don't know, like Time, Life, Ancient Civilizations. Yeah. So in here we have a first day cover, and this is the 150th anniversary of Illinois. And this was mailed to Colorado. And on the inside, it just has like a little letter saying, this first day of issue stamp comes to you from blah, blah, blah. But look, like they save paper, cut it off, print 2 to a page. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that's from 1968 on there. So just made a little pocket and just tucked a little tag in there. I think, I don't know. I can't remember. There's just so many little things you print out and then you forget who they're from. But don't you love the back of that page? I love it. I think this was showing the trade of a city way back when, like all their different, like how they relied on shipping and farming and everything like that. So this is just a vintage receipt from Merino Brothers. You know Merino Brothers. And on the back, I've just taken a little piece of a book page, a rusted safety pin, and then a little piece of fabric, and I just did a rub-on there. And how can you not resist? Like, this little guy has been staring at me forever. And it's just like my sister's dog, Sadie. Hi, Sadie. Here we have a part of a, this would have been part of a whole tablecloth. I think this is a Tim Holtz backdrop page. And I've just added this really cute trim here. And on the back, I've just added these little pages for journaling space. And let's put that back in there. And on this page, this is from a Reader's Digest all about needlework book. And I've just used a label here. I've just tucked in a little dude and Children of All Nations, Imperial Tobacco Company. And also a receipt from the Globe and Mail. Oh dear. I didn't read that. You have to pay for the ad for your death notice. Oh, And on the back, this is a copy of the back of a postcard I have from 1908. And then this is just some cloth measuring tape that I added on there, and it's just little collages everywhere. Here we have, this is a file card, index file card, and I've just attached an authentic liquor label to it. Just added a couple little stamps on there and made it into a pocket. And in here is another playing card. And is there any other treats in here? No, sorry, only one treat today. And just stamp that. And on the back is a printable of, this is, I think, Antique Paper Jane. And it's just beautiful. Now here I was trying to be tricky, and I don't know if I was tricky or not, but I took these little coin envelopes and I just collaged all over them. These are real stamps and a ticket. And I just added like little different tabbies onto the end and punched a hole in them. Now, I don't think I put anything in them. No, I didn't. But there's where you store like your lock of hair, right? From like your first child, or the one you stole from a guy you liked. And here's another one, and this is a real, these are real tickets on there. And then again, just collaged on the back. This is a butter wrapper from the Central Alberta Dairy Pool. And this is what they used to wrap the butter in. I like it. That's pretty neat. And this is another first day cover. Again, the date is really hard to find, but I love the stamps. I love the other stamps. I love the envelope. It's beautiful. And just so many colors and different things to look at. It was perfect to go in here. And on the back it had this, and I gave it that, you know. So this is actually an actual book page from the, ooh, I forgot I put sequins in there for you. Surprise! This is from the actual book, The Calling of Dan Matthews. And these are the numbers, chapter 27. These are from, you saw that cutout I did with the photos earlier, where these are the numbers that came out. And now you need to pay your bill. And this is like from a postcard book of Colorado. So there's your little sequence for you too, people. And on the back of that Dan Matthews book, I keep thinking Dave Matthews Band. So we've got a lace little pocket here. Just a picture from Floral Book, and then another tag that I've collaged. And on the back, this is the original spine from the book. And I played with a lot of my sellotape, and this is actually waxed, a waxed piece of paper, digital, that I added there. And on the back again, I played with, oh, these are the actual, this is the top and bottom of the spine. They didn't come off when the spine came off. So I just left them there. So that's my book, and I'm sticking to it. And I hope you all have a marvelous day. I'm not sure what all of these tariffs are going to do going forward. I'm not sure if my buyers in the U.S. are going to have to pay tariffs on this or not. I just, like, one thing I can say is you have a very strong dollar compared to the Canadian dollar. So I hope that you would take that into consideration. And I've lowered a lot of the prices of my books and journals recently. And I'm adding new things daily as I go through my stash to prepare for a lull in business. So I'm selling things I've had. So go look, you might find something interesting. Okay, everybody, thank you so much to my new subscribers that Kim Newberg has so graciously sent my way for Thrifty Canucks. I certainly appreciate it. I have not thrifted. I have not gone out. I will go tomorrow because I have to go to the post office. I may take a quick trip, but I have so much stuff I got to go through. But everybody, thank you again. I'm so happy you're here, and I will see you very soon. Bye.